This is becoming my standard intro. New city, 4-hour flight delay. I boarded 3 airplanes for a direct single plane flight. The first 2 were broken. Third one made it to San Francisco. It's my first visit to San Francisco since, I can't remember if I was here in January, February 2020, or if it was like fourth quarter or 2019. Yeah, it's nice to be back. Sun was out. We're shooting sunrise shots tomorrow in the view of the bay or the bridge. I forget which, Golden Gate. Hopefully it's not foggy in the morning. Guess it was clear today. I only had to come in with camera, 2 camera bodies, tripod, batteries. We're getting local lighting, and the lenses are also local. My first steady job in media was when I was in high school. I worked for the city government, public information, cable news channel. Here in the United States, we have this wonderful thing called the First Amendment, which is speech is a protected act. The government can't fine, tax, or prevent you from speaking your opinion. Historically, photography and video capturing people expressing their opinion or performing in a public space is generally considered a First Amendment protected activity. For this project, we wanted to capture some B-roll of a professional athlete in a few national parks. Just me with a camera, a producer, director, and our athlete. Small footprint. We're staying out of other people's way. We're not obstructing traffic. At the time we filmed this, that was considered a non-permit First Amendment protected activity. So crazy. Well, the National Park Service appealed that ruling, and it was found in their favor on August 23. You can read a bit about the decision, but this opens this whole new frustrating gray area. We're back to you gotta have permits in national parks, which would be fine if it were possible to get a permit on the day. Like if I just want to walk in there with a camera and take some pictures, I should be able to pay a nominal fee and get the permit. But generally these things, I've been through it, they want it days or weeks in advance. They want to know exactly what your content is, and they can filter or decide whether or not to permit. What's particularly concerning for me with this one is they could come after you later, after your content has been published. And it's such an undefined gray area, like what is filmmaking versus news gathering? They're basically saying filmmaking, what's the judge's decision, capturing with a camera is not a protected activity, but if it's newsworthy, I would assume it is. You can't really draw the line between profit or not. They use the word commercial. So if I'm volunteer, it's not. But what if I have, let's say, a non-monetized YouTube channel, but YouTube's running their own ads on there? Is it someone's working from a profit? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, be aware of this. You should read up on it. And I don't see how, big picture, other than going after big commercial operations, how this is even enforceable. You're going to penalize every individual that's in there posting to social media, which is inherently a for-profit commercialized product. Or will big tech be the enforcement authority and censor, delete, and remove any content unless you provide evidence that your content was permitted? Whew, stairs.
Yeah, those are a little brutal, sorry.
3 trips. I just sent Brent to replace me. Adam keeps pulling stuff out of the truck. I'm like, I think we're good. We're good. We're good.
Breakfast sandwich. So you get to choose bread, croissant.
Yep. I was down in Hot Rod just hanging out, chatting about shit, and he was the one who told me about it.
So crazy. I was just looking at these this week, or last week.
He was like, yeah, you got the aperture? Because don't buy anything else.
Got the inner baffle. Cute.
So weird.
Do they make different degrees?
Only 36. That's the worst part about it. I want a 50, but they only sell 36. Recent time of purchasing, I haven't checked again.
These lights look like they've never been outdoors. Dust free.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Say it again?
On your laptop.
Oh, my. That's silly. My Haley. Well, everything's laptop.
Sorry, I moved it from the foolishness. I just bumped it up to like 80. I rolled in some ND.
Cool.
Just trying to take the level of the blinds in the background down a little bit.
Yeah, let's see if that's too much now. Guide him in. I think we're in the ballpark. I just need to get David to put his magic eye on it.
That's off.
Now it's not even on the side of his hair. Oh, there. Well.
Yeah, maybe go back the way it came a little bit. A little more side oriented. Hold it right there. That's hitting the hair a little more.
Yeah, and can you heat it up just a little?
Coming up. It's 2 points.
Keep going.
It's 2 more.
Oh yeah.
No worries. We're close. We're in the ballpark. Guys.
This looks real.
We're close.
It's all that not, baby.
Got home from this job and immediately looked for loft spaces for rent in San Antonio. I'd love to have an office and all of my equipment set up in a space like this where I can also shoot and rent it out. There's a few options, but nothing as nice as what you can find in SF.
Right, that's the magic. Yeah, you're perfect right there. Copy your pocket. All right, it's pretty nice. Yeah, you turn. And if you got Carol, and you.
Deal with Carl the Fog. So funny that he has.
All right, here we go. You should go down there and shoot, don't you think? Look at that. What do you think?
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
It's
right
worth the
there.
walk.
Yeah,
You agree?
right over there.
There's no tourists, no view issues. Let's
Yeah.
do that, huh?
So we got to get all the way just to the
Yeah,
corner
right
there.
there,
We'll get
yeah.
back at the bridge.
And that's where we can park.
You think I stay on the 11 to 16?
Yeah.
Document this so I remember to order.
Just keep it.
No, I'm not going to do that to you.
I have so many little widgets.